All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here talking about real music in real time for a few real people out there, just like you right there, just like me here. All right, perfect plan, brace for impact. I'm going to be talking with lead singer Kent Hilly at some point about this new album. If you're a fan of Foreigner or Survivor or Whitesnake, here you go, right here. Superb from start to finish. Pick a song, it'll be your favorite song. I mean, it's just so well done. Kent Hilly, I think one of the finest melodic rock vocalists on the scene today, making new melodic rock. And for those of you who complain about project bands, Perfect Plan is not a project band. They are a real band. Will they ever come to the United States? I don't know. The music scene here has to change quite a bit, I think, for that to happen. Or a promoter has to get the testicular fortitude to say, you know what? Let's put something new on this classic melodic rock tour, like the stadium tour type thing. Imagine these guys not on the stadium tour because that would be degrading for this band. But in any event, Perfect Plan, brace for impact, just a tremendous melodic rock band. Speaking of tremendous melodic rock bands, yeah, I try to do these transitions. Sometimes they don't work. Neal Schon says there's no chance for Steve Perry to join Journey. No chance whatsoever. No possibility of a reunion with the former frontman. This because on Twitter, people are asking Neal questions. Here's the question. Hi, Neal. Thank you for posting the 50th anniversary performance schedule. What about Greg? What about Perry? Greg, of course, is Greg Raleigh. No guest appearances or reunions? Sorry for the rude question, to which at this point, Neal Schon says, I'd say no chance for Steve. No chance for Steve. Now, I was talking about this the other day, that this whole trademark lawsuit thing has probably made the relationship go even more sour than it was before. And quite honestly, if you look at Steve Perry's interviews from when he came out with the Traces album, he wasn't kind to Neal Schon or Jonathan Cain. And now you've got this trademark lawsuit. And yes, we'll be talking about that for probably a very long time. I don't think that's going to be cleared up right away. It's too bad. I do think there is a possibility that Greg Raleigh could make an appearance with this band. I mean, he should. They didn't ask about Steve Smith or Ross Valerie. They didn't necessarily leave on good terms. We'll say that. I mean, if I'm Journey and I'm a former employer of Valerie, Smith, or Perry, I would say, you know what? These guys aren't eligible for rehire. Whereas Greg Raleigh definitely could be a part of Journey. Although, again, Jonathan Cain and Greg Raleigh, not sure if those two guys get along, even though Raleigh was the guy who suggested that Cain take over. So, who knows? As far as anybody else in the band's history, like Steve Augeri, I don't know if Steve Augeri is vocally up to the task. You got Jeff Scott Soto out there who certainly is up to the task. But again, not sure he left on good terms. And that's not Jeff's fault, by the way. I will just clarify here. I've told this story. In fact, Jeff has told this story to this channel and other outlets about what happened when he suddenly was no longer a member of the band Journey. So it still would be interesting to see a couple of these old guys come back. Ross Valerie, I don't know. I think it would be okay for Ross to come back. Steve Smith, too. I just don't know if those relationships were completely destroyed or if it was just some really bad business moves on their part. Obviously, they got destroyed in the media, and I just don't know if there's any coming back from that. But never say never in this business. Remember, Jonathan Cain and Neal Schon, they weren't getting along so well a few years ago, and now they are united in trying to keep the band going. But it would be cool to see some older guys who are in the band back for the 50th anniversary. Ainsley Dunbar is still out there, right? Still around. It'd be cool if Ainsley got up there. I know he was there for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm not sure how his health is these days, but again, if he wanted to get up there and play a song or two with this band, I think the fans would really appreciate that. And I'm sure Dean Castronovo would make some room for Ainsley Dunbar. Just a hunch, you know. I'm thinking Dean's a fan, so yeah, sure, Ainsley, take over. So in any event, it appears that there will be no Steve Perry at the reunion. Not surprising. What else is not surprising? This amazing album from Perfect Plan. Check it out. Brace for Impact. Available now. Order it now. Again, if you don't buy CDs, I'm suggesting you buy it. It becomes a coaster, right? So when you're serving up adult beverages, you can put them right on the coaster. And then people will say, wow, what a cool looking album cover, right? What's this Perfect Plan all about? And then, you know, it's a conversation starter. So that's all I got. Anyway, folks, thanks for supporting the channel. If you follow me over on Odyssey, I wanted to mention this because Odyssey now has a membership program, which is kind of cool. They do charge a fee in addition to the $5 membership fee. That's the lowest tier I think you can do. So it ends up being about $5.76 a month, $5.76 a month. But what's good about it is all the proceeds go to me. So instead of them skimming off of me, they're kind of skimming off of you. I'm sorry to say it like that, but if you wanted to sign up and become a member over on Odyssey, go under where it says memberships, and it's a pretty cool way to support the channel. Keep subscribing. I've noticed that my subscription rate has dropped dramatically since the, shall we say, glitch that happened a couple of weeks ago where I wasn't monetized at all. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. Good viewership, but not the same type of subscription rate. So if you're thinking about subscribing, please still subscribe to the channel. And also, if you want, go over to Odyssey and check out the channel over there. It's the same as it is here, except it's not YouTube, it's Odyssey. And they have the membership program, which I just enabled yesterday. So if you don't like Patreon and you want to do a membership, Odyssey is a cool place to get that done. All right, people, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.